one of the things that has always clicked for me about your creative process and your kind of musical aesthetic is that you write in some senses in an acoustic way, don't you? Yeah. Especially with Andy. So you sit there with a guitar, is it?
Yeah, we sit there with a guitar or piano. We don't tend to write in the studio because it's too distracting for me. You know, it's just a room with an acoustic instrument in and my
your trusty. Hang on, let me just zoom in on that.
Micro cassette.
Nice.
We have dozens of these.
Do you?
Yeah. What we tend to do is we'll record lots of pieces of melodies, okay, onto one micro cassette.
Yeah.
And then we listen through and we go, that second section, that was quite good, but we need to join that to the fifth section, so we'll just get the other micro cassette, play it.
Really?
Yeah, and then forward it, and then sort of link the song up together onto the second.
Great. That's so interesting. But the reason that it's important to me as a kind of piece of information about how you go from A to B is that your songs are also musical. And they have proper song structure and middle eights and all the kind of classic. If you were to deconstruct not just pop music but all kinds of music, they observe a particular structure and there's a brightness to them, which for me it comes from that process of sitting down with a non electronic instrument.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Absolutely, because at the end of the day, the song has to work with just that acoustic instrument. If we try and write a song so that we can play them acoustically, and they'll stand up and they'll still sound like good songs, without all the bells and whistles of this lot. Okay, this is the OB1, which is a monophonic synth, great big fat sound, great for basses, for instance, but lots of other things as well. It's got a very warm filter. Overheim expander, which I love. This is on almost every single Erasure record.
Yeah.
It's actually a modular synthesizer, except it's done digitally, so you can modulate anything with this synthesizer. And then my favourite synth of all time is the Pro One.
Amazing.
I've used that for every Erasure record, I think.
Yazoo.
Absolutely, Yazoo. Yeah. I've done whole tracks with this, with just, doing every line and every percussion sound from just the Pro One. It's got really, really fast envelopes, so it's great for percussive stuff. This is my favourite. My favourite to-go-to synth, is that what they say?
Yeah, your go-to synth.
My go-to synth. There you go. Yeah. If I'm doing a track, say for Erasure, then I'll program everything up in soft synths on the computer using the MIDI controller. Sort out the arrangements, etc. And then I'll convert all of the digital stuff into analog. So I'll say, okay, this bass line here, I think I'm going to use the Pro One, say, But I try and switch it around because, I don't want to always go to the Moog to do bass just because that's what you do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, completely.
It's more of a challenge to try and get a bass sound out of an Korg MS-20 than it.
Of course it is.
And then it makes it kind of different as well,